So we're public now. So welcome Facebook or YouTube, wherever you're watching this. Today I've done 9 days worth of my my income target. In this Retiring a Year Revolution thing, I talk about how you need to find a way of replacing your job income. So, you know, whatever it is you're doing now that you don't like. Maybe you got your own business. I did an interview the other day with somebody. He runs 2 businesses, but he never has any time. So your own business income or job income, salary, wage, if you want to get rid of that and you want to be able to be free, that doesn't mean that you kind of don't do anything. But like today, for example, I'm going to walk you through what I did today, and I've ended up with 9 days worth of target. Okay. So in other words, I don't have to do anything for the next 8 days. I don't have to do anything because I've got that income covered. So I'll share with you what I've done. Maybe you want to do it, maybe you won't want to do it, but at least you'll be informed. So if I share my screen, this is what I teach. This is what I teach 2 or 3 times a week in our group. So you should be able to see me on the screen there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you harmonic scan. Don't need this, that can go. Okay, let me just make sure I'm on the right screen. Yeah, screen 2, there we go. So we don't need, okay, we don't need that was called RSI. We don't need that. What we're doing is we're going to H1. I like Trader's Way, and I start at the top, and this has changed. No, that's changed. Let me just see if it'll come back the way it was. Oh, GP, that's a new one. That's why. Sorry, it's my fault. It's a new one. So we've got, that's new. So we've got NZD CAD. Okay, we've got GBP NZD, and we've got Euro USD. Just see who's messaging me. Right, okay. So we've got NZD CAD on the 1 hour. The D is there, right? Put your stop loss just below the D. So if the trade goes against us, we put our stop loss just below the D. So just like there, right? Something like that. Now this one, I'll admit this one was tight, and I'll also will tell you that I don't usually, actually, that's not that tight, actually. I'm telling a lie. I will normally kind of sit with my trades that actually match the D. That's only 1.7 pips. So actually I would probably tend to go a little bit more. So stop loss would go there. So as you can see, didn't do it. The price came and it's retested the D area, but so there's the D. Price came up a little bit, came back down, retested it. Okay, not a problem. We're fine. So that was that one. It's GBP NZD. D is at the top. Okay, again, that's gone a bit weird. I don't know why GBP's been doing it today, but there you go. So GBP NZD. This is now these are shark. This is a shark pattern. Sharks have 2 entries, so I'm always careful, but I'm going to explain something I do with these. And Euro USD, again, it's a shark pattern. There's 2 entries. So if you are new, what I always do is I say you might want to ignore these, and the trade of the day would be NZD CAD. That would be the trade of the day. But I got into these trades because the way, what I'm going to show you now, they would normally do at least 10 pips. And pips is how we measure profit and loss, how we measure movement in the market, pips. So they will usually do at least 10 pips if you do what I say. You take a scan on the 1 hour Trader's Way. You can use other brokers, it's fine. You put your stop loss just below the D, or sit with it and be your own stop loss, but don't let it go too far. But usually, I mean, this got close, but as you can see, we're fine. So this is NZD CAD. You drop down to the 15-minute time frame. 15-minute time frame, and you wait for an alert on our indicator, our team indicator called the Ninjacator. Okay. And you can right click, add alert. When the Ninjacator gives me a ninja up alert, in this case, I'm looking for the D's at the bottom. I'm expecting the price to go up. All right. So I can go about my day. Da, 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 da. Bing, bing, bing. Oh, an alert on NZD CAD. Come over to NZD CAD. When you get the alert, look at these lines here. Where are these lines? Are they at the top or are they at the bottom? If they're at the bottom, very likely the price will want to go up. And if they're at the top, very likely the price will want to come down. Okay, so let's just see. I got in on this candle here right now, because these are called Heikin-Ashi candles. It's another way we check to make sure the price is going our way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an arrow. I'm going to put an arrow right under that candle so we know which candle it is. I'm going to drop back down to ordinary candles now, because I want you to, I don't want us to think there's any kind of anything hidden here. So we're going to measure the number of pips. So that candle started there, went down a little bit, and then it went up, and we could have got 25. Could have got 25. Now, as we look at it now, what do you notice? These are near the top. That means we're probably going to get the price come down a little bit, and indeed we've already got a red candle, but that's something we teach, right? So NZD CAD, yes, no worries. Let's do the next one. 10 pips, that's all I need, okay? But again, sometimes I'll sit with them and I might take more. Today I had to go out and I let them run because I was that confident they were going to go. Which is again what we teach. GBP NZD sharp, remember 2 entries. However, GBP NZD, let's put that over here. Got a little bit of a wobble on this one. Stop loss would be just above there, remember, above the D point. So there's the D, stop loss would go just above. Okay, so we haven't come back up and hit the stop loss yet. The danger is the price might come up and go up to this second entry. However, as I say, usually we're okay and we'll get our 10 pips. Now, this one, let's put the arrow down. That candle there was when I got in. And I want to show you this because this is important. This is a lesson in Forex, so you guys can see what really happens. Candles. So the candle started there. Might have got a little bit of drawdown, like 9 pips. Then it went and it did 16, 10 pips safe, right? Easily, I got my 10 pips. However, I thought this would go down more. Again, experience, you know, stuff we teach. Looking at look at these lines. Where are they? They're very much in the top. I was expecting it to come down more, but I want you to see what happened. The price went down, yeah, and I could have got my 10 pips, but the price came back up and I got 21 pips drawdown. So in other words, at this point, I'm losing twice what I'm looking to make. But then, as you can see, sweet as a nut, price came down quite a few pips. I mean, down to where it came down to, look, 73. What do you notice about these lines that are at the bottom? Oh, might be a good idea to close the trade and get out. Easy. And the other one I looked at today, Euro USD, price down the bottom on the 1 hour scan. Let's look at it. 15 minutes, dropped to 15 minutes. Heikin-Ashi candles, set the indicator alert. Stop loss just below the D, which is there. Again, that's a bit tight, a little bit lower, but it doesn't matter, and didn't hit it. Okay, that's my safety net. On a textbook example, the price won't go below that, right? And so this is the candle here. Let's put an arrow on that one and let's do it accurately. So that's the candle we're looking at. Got the ninja up. Let's go back to ordinary candles. So these alerts, they work with the Heikin-Ashi candles, by the way, this different type of candle. Go back to ordinary candles. Okay. So this is the candle I got in on. It started there. It came down a bit. It went up to there. 3 pips. Went to -4. There. Easily could have got my 10. Look, it went up to 12. Easily 8. It went up to 18. Easily got 10. So let's just have a look. How did I do? I closed it out here. So GBP NZD got 63, Euro USD I got 13, and NZD CAD I got 13. And this is where I closed it out. In total, 89 pips, and I go for 10 pips a day. And in actual fact, you'll have to take my word for it. I think I probably, by the time I close these out, I was at like 91, 92, but it's close enough. 9 days worth of target, guys. There's 5 trading days in a week for ordinary Forex. In effect, I've done the best part of 2 weeks trading just today. Just today, using that very, very, very simple 1 hour scan, D at the bottom. I'm expecting price to go up. Go to the 15-minute time frame on this site here called Trading View. You can get a free version. Okay, wait for the ninja up alert. Get into the trade. This works so well. Now, I also took a trade earlier on this that I can't show you because I've closed it, and I only closed it at a few pips. Let's just refresh this. This is the new software we're all going crazy about, and I've just been watching the training on how to use this effectively. Oh, is it going to play? Yeah, it wants to play. So I took, I think it was odd JPY, while I'm experimenting and learning with it. So it was on a low lot size, what we call a low lot size, low risk. GBP NZD, that trade I just showed you. See, this called it as well. This called it on UTC time, 1:30. What are we now? Okay. So what I'll do is I'll put a line through this one. So at 1:30, there. Now you see the indicator, there's 16 pips roughly. Okay, so yeah, you easily could have got your 10. Easily could have got your 10. Okay, which is good news, right? Let me see if there's a 1 hour one for GBP and ZD. But why do we like this one? Because this is even easier. This is even easier to go and get your 10 pips. How's this one doing? Euro CHF. This was called at 12. Called at 12. This candle here. Red line. Red, red, red. 15.9 pips. Guys, this is good. This is good. So I'm going to be testing that, and I'm going to be sharing the results, because you don't need to know anything about Forex now if you can match colors. I hope you enjoyed that. If you want more information, message me or the person who shared this video with you. Okay, and we can get you in touch with the platform that we used and the group that I'm part of that we trade together. So I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. But don't forget, if you are interested, there's no obligation. You don't have to join anything. Okay, there's a free group. We can give you a course on how I do this. This bit here, we can give you a course on that if you want the course, and we can give you a bit more detail about where price is likely to go and stuff like that. Totally free, no obligation, nothing to buy, right? You can have the course for nothing. But we do use these tools because, as you can see, it's been very, very effective for me. And by the way, that colours product I've just shown you, look, Jill's only been with us about 7 weeks, I think now, 6-7 weeks. Look, 20 pips using colours, and then 10 more on CAD JPY using colours. It's good, guys. It's good. See you on the next video.